shackles, then what fetters my fate? Blown away the white petals, leave me trapped in the cage. The endless isolation can't wear down my illusion. Someday I'll make a dream unchained. Let my heart bravely spread the wings, soaring past the night to trace the primal light. Let the clouds heal me of the stings, gently wipe the sorrow off my life. I dream. What is meant by miracle? A word outside my days. Once again, repeat wobbles, but how could I escape? No further hesitation on those unanswered questions. So now I'll make a dream unchained. Let my heart bravely spread the wings, soaring past the night to trace the primal light. Let the clouds heal me of the stings.
Well, looks like we're ready. How's it going, everyone? Hopefully the song isn't copyrighted. It is a song from Honkai. I really hope I don't get hit with a copyright. Oh, God. But anyway, let's get right into it, shall we? How's it going, everyone? My name is Lion, and welcome to today's stream. I did not prepare the... Oh, the stream is... Okay. Okay, I was worried that I did not prepare, like, the capture for the screen. But, like, apparently I did. You're gonna prepare the tabo? Why? Haven't even done anything yet. That's the important part. I have a question to ask for everyone who's in the group chat. What the hell is the question? How's it going, everyone? But yeah, we are finally about to like head over to Emphorius, which is really funny for me to say because last week we weren't even in Penacony. I've just been like trying to catch up, and honestly, like, I can't put the game down. I've genuinely been enjoying Honkai a lot, and like I'm finally catching up to like the current content. And today we are actually gonna be getting into Emphorius, where we do get to see like where I do get to see why everyone is so excited for Finon. Apparently, like he's one of the first few characters we actually do meet on Emphorius, so I'm kind of excited for it. Yeah, another hot guy, but will he replace my love for Boot Hill? I don't know. I really doubt it. You hate Emphorius? Why? Why do you hate Emphorius? Why are you preparing a hole? Don't worry about it. Don't worry about my hole. What does everyone have? Does anyone have a favorite thing? Oh, a stuffed animal when they were a kid. I had two. I had like a stuffed dolphin and a stuffed lion. But yeah, Boot Hill always stays on top, even if I want to see my day oiled up. Okay, look. As far as I know, there are two slutty men in Honkai Star Rail. Okay, Boot Hill, he's barely wearing anything, and my day's just walking around with all that hanging out, and I love that. I freaking love that. I have like so many stuffies right now, but so far I think my favorite to bring around is both Miku and like the emotional support demon. I do sleep with like two blue eyes, which doesn't say anything about me. I swear it doesn't say anything about me. Oh my god. You're not the only one who wants his robusty, okay? And honestly, the only reason why I haven't played like the Boot Hill the only reason why I haven't played the Boot Hill like dating sim yet is because I wanted to get his voice right. And like I keep thinking in the back of my head, Boot Hill's gotta sound like a cowboy, but no, he just sounds like Shadow the Hedgehog. Like what the hell? Oh god, but anyway, let's get right into it. I was just like chilling by the phonograph, so Let's get right into... I forgot that Argenti is here. Why are you here?
We meet again, dear friend. Thank you for the invitation. Please allow me to praise your sincere and compassionate soul.
Please allow me to praise your noble character.
Looks like we understand each other. Remember that night of hallucinations? In this very familiar car, the ugly giant Sting solidified our friendship.
I would like to feel your, giant sting. Okay, of course I remember. I even remember the plant. Idrilla's beauty is peerless. We shall meet again. Idrilla's beauty is peerless.
An act of pure beauty. It appears you have been completely converted by the good name of Idrilla the Beauty. I once witnessed your dauntless courage and tenacious will. The gates of the Knights of Beauty are always open to you.
Ah.
The feeling of boarding the express and seeing everyone again is simply indescribable.
I swear, at some point I'm starting to feel like we've seen...
Please allow me to extend my sincere greetings to the express in a way that only a knight can.
I'll say howdy. As I was saying, I feel like we've been seeing more of Argenti than Dunhung, which is really funny. Dunhung is one of the OGs. He's always there for you. But in the last few worlds, I feel like I've seen Argenti more. It's hilarious. God. You got hit by an ad? No! Damn it. Alright. Probably, I think quite a number of the voice actors that got their voice changed. Data has been uploaded to the latest version. Welcome back, Lion. Is there anything I can help you with? No. Get bent. I've got nothing on either. Just waiting around until my battery runs low. I could crack a few jokes too. If you're ever feeling down, feel free to chat with me. I don't wanna. Go away. Go away.
Amphorius, the Eternal Land.
There's no record of this world in the databank. Not even a mention of its name.
Yeah, that's what Miss Black Swan said. It's a world hidden away from outside observation, with a presence only revealed by the light from the mirror of the Garden of Recollection. It's mysterious, all right. You haven't been with us on the Express very long. Will the journey be too much for you to handle?
It's no sweat. Sounds scary. Can we go somewhere else? I've been on the Express for nearly 2 years now. Okay, which would the Trailblazer say? Because, okay, for those of you who are not familiar with Honkai, apparently it's canon that Trailblazer actually says the worst things at all times. The Trailblazer is actually an absolute gremlin, and I love that. I legit saw, when we were playing from another character's point of view, you could actually see, the Trailblazer tried, just freaking sneaking up on some origami birds. And just, tweeting at them. It's hilarious. I love them. Alright, sounds scary. Can we go somewhere else? There's no need to be nervous. I understand that may be difficult for us today to wrap our heads around the idea that there's a world Akivili didn't venture into, but a journey like that was only routine to the Express crew back then. After all, to trailblaze is to explore the universe's boundaries.
We should consider Pom-Pom's opinion too. They don't know we're considering Amphorius as a destination.
Sure, I'll take care of it. That said, Pom-Pom usually stays out of discussions and destinations. The final decision will likely still be on us to make. In that case, we'd best take the time to think this over.
Yeah. Plus, even if we pass Amphorius over, we've still got a fuel problem to solve.
That's what I thought too. Alright then. For now, I'll let Miss Black Swan know we're considering the Eternal Land as a destination. Seeing as how this is going to be an unusual adventure, it'd be good for us to take some time out to make preparations for the journey. Meanwhile, I'll see if I can find out more about Amphorius from our allies before we depart.
In other words, we won't be leaving Penacony anytime soon.
Wait, hang on. Amphorius doesn't really contain as many side quests as the others, so I'd say Lion will quickly catch up to the latest quest. Oh, thank God! Oh no! Wait!
Or we could also revisit our previous stops to make sure that the astral charts and navigation routes are all functioning fine. I wonder if the hole in the Tychean Stadium has been repaired.
The Express has been on the go almost the whole time since we left the space station. We've barely had any time to catch our breath. Let's take this as an opportunity to wrap up on our vacation instead and make the most out of this break. At this moment, people still haven't expected this vacation to be so fulfilling. They will witness the grand Zhenzhou war dance and during the moment of leisure, also complete blah, and those they will meet again. Include not only friends, but also foes. Oh, war dance was after Penacony. Why am I Sunday? Several weeks later, golden hour.
Creating chaos is also a means of maintaining social stability, if you ask me.
If you have the time for mindless gossip, you're probably better off spending it on getting actual work done.
They say this is all part of ongoing investigations. But is there even any point to doing this? The threat's long been neutralized. They're just putting on a show. I mean, look at us. This sudden surge in inter-family cooperative efforts. It's nothing but a pretense for those outsiders, isn't it?
Okay, so I didn't finish all the side quests, but I did like a lot of side quests. Like, I'm the sort of gamer that likes like completing a lot of side quests before I continue on with the rest of the story. There are still like a handful which I haven't finished yet, but I did finish the war dance.
Sounds like you've got insider intel. Now I'm curious.
Except for actually playing through the war dance as Luca and like apparently check out the festivities. Like I managed to like complete like the whole Borson questline.
Are the stories going around true? Was the furor that broke out a while ago really a result of trouble within the Oak family?
Those are some difficult questions. Didn't I just say that creating chaos is also a means to maintaining social stability? Now, who knows who's been fanning the flames? But there are a dozen rumors going around out there, each one more outlandish than the last.
Oh, I've heard those. Conspiracy theories about how the IPC had orchestrated everything and... what was it again? That the chaos was only quelled because of an accident? Makes no sense. So what's the lowdown?
Oh, the truth has probably been long buried under all the hearsay. All I can say for sure is that someone's taken the rap for it.
You mean the former Oak family head?
Sunday's still around?
Bingo. Most of the blame was pinned on him when the Charmony Festival was abruptly cancelled. Since then, not a single soul's seen him. Heck, forget his whereabouts. Nobody even knows if he's still alive. Talk about scary. For all we know, we might have watched something go down in history, like what happened to the Black Plum family back then, without even realizing it.
I've heard another theory about that family head, though.
You know, I do love how hard like some of these voice actors take it. Like these are just like nameless side characters, but like they're really going ham with it, and I love it.
I beg your pardon, sirs. Dreamweavers are carrying out inspections on the routes around here, and all affected facilities have been closed off. Kindly take a detour in the meantime.
What happened? Is this because of the Stellaron? Jeez. Are we Penaconians never gonna dream in peace again?
There is no cause for alarm, sir. The Stellaron has already been sealed. This is just a routine inspection. A move to heighten security, if you will. Please rest assured that the family will do everything in our power to protect the sweet dreams of every guest.
You know, the funniest thing is that 1 week is probably much older than any of us here.
I see. We'll leave the two of you to your work then.
I love how they didn't even notice who that was.
Excuse me, sir.
Like, they've worked with him for so long. He's always with Robin, and they never notice who he is.
Have we met before?
Oh. Do you recall when or where we might have met?
Jesus Christ, he's terrifying. Oh, he's using his mind control.
My bad. I must be mistaken. Sorry about that. Sweet dreams to both of you, sirs.
I do like how their greeting is basically just like sweet dreams. Like, this is the first time I've heard of it.
You sure have a knack for stirring up trouble. Of all the routes available, you had to take the one that Bloodhound's keeping watch over.
We shouldn't run into any problems with you around. Even if they see through the Harmony's power of disguise, there'll be a way for us to escape.
Spare a thought for me, will you? Just being in your company is plenty enough to get me into trouble. Mr. Prime Fugitive of Penacony.
Tash, again, I think like 1 week is probably much older.
And that is exactly why I need you with me. You're the only one I can rely on in Penacony now.
You can only rely on the little dude.
The only one you can rely on, huh? What about her?
Robin. What do you mean sharing is caring?
At least
That's
she was
wild.
spared from the consequences of my actions.
Oh god. Wait, hold on. Speaking of like weird ages, I need to show you something.
What a shame, huh?
Why do you say that?
Just thought that being mean might be more effective than consoling you.
But probably after this cutscene.
I've seen plenty like you. Eager for everyone to take you to task after a setback because that's the only way you'll feel better. As though the more they condemn you, the more likely you can rectify your mistake. That said, if I'd really wanted to hit you where it hurts, I'd use a different approach. Like a show of sympathy, for example.
They're old and they are... I don't know. I find them to be like the Babeshi tend to be like very abrasive as well, which is hilarious.
You're right.
You could
I
say
won't deny that.
you could say they got a bit of a short temper.
She should still be in Penacony. Aren't you going to look for her?
That won't be necessary. I'm sure you already know why, considering your vested interest in reading my thoughts.
I'm pretty sure like 1 week wouldn't need to like kick it. 1 week won't be able to kick him in the balls. 1 week will need to like headbutt him in the crotch.
I can't bring myself to see her when I'm a fugitive.
All right, then let's keep going.
Aw, I don't actually get to play a Sunday.
Return to their home.
The hell?
So exciting.
Oh wait, hang on. I don't have like my team set up. Was doing something. Oh, there you are. Okay, I'm gonna put you here. And I'm gonna get Gallagher on board as well, cause why not? Okay, but okay. You see this guy? This old man? He's 13. Or at least that's what he says he is. I don't understand what's his whole deal. Like, he's got scruff. Bro's got all that scruff, but he says he's 13, and I'm like, what? I know that he's gonna be on the next banner, and I need him. I desperately need Sunday. 13 means that. I'm laughing because like I should know this. Why didn't that click for me?
I see 2 bloodhounds. They appear to be on official business, unlike the pair from earlier. What's happening at Ideen Park?
Hey! Hey! In case you didn't notice, I can't see anything.
My apologies. I forgot that you're not very tall.
Remind me, why do I have to make this trip with you again?
Is Gallagher secretly a dog though? I'm so curious about that.
We've been through this. You're the only one I can turn to now. Besides, we once lived a cat and dog existence. Embroiling you in my affairs won't weigh on my conscience.
Well, you certainly don't have much of one if you can bring yourself to say something like that.
Yet you will repay this favor all the same. After all, you're only alive today because of me. You owe me that much.
Holy moly! Can you get any more conceited?
When you were abandoned in the wild and near your end, I showed you a way to survive and helped you escape the jaws of death. when you were at your wit's end and felt lost about your future, I did everything within my power to help you safeguard your position in the family.
I wonder if Gallagher is as hairy down there too.
Okay, I get it already. You have a way with words, I'll give you that. Still, it's one thing to repay a favor, quite another to knowingly put myself in harm's way. I don't understand. Why are you hell-bent on going back to Penacony? Is this an IPC mission? Did they make you a deal? You can have your freedom back, but in return you must turn against all whom you once called family or something like that?
Regrettably, Lady Bonajade didn't drop so much as a hint about it.
Wait, what do you mean he got a whole ass jungle down there? What do you mean you saw it for yourself? Hello? Hello?
You are free, O Chosen One, who dare to exceed his bounds. Sever your wings, descend to the mortal realm, and walk their lands. See what this world is truly like.
I will not accept your charity.
You know, I wish we could have a better look at Sunday in his chains. In his chains, like, damn.
As I mentioned earlier, it's a trade, and you don't have to give me an answer right now. Rewards are not reaped in a day, and if there's one thing I'm best at, it's waiting. The sweet dream still continues, and the night is still long. You have plenty of time to contemplate your answer.
And also, as for my opinion on Jade, like, I mean, yeah, she's pretty. I like her concept. I like what she does. But am I particularly attracted to Jade? Not really. Will I still be distracted whenever she's on screen? Yes, I will.
She only left me with a most intriguing message before setting me free. As for whether I can afford the price of my freedom, I'll only know when I find out what it is.
But nothing good ever comes out of being in the IPC's debt.
I'll cross that bridge when I get to it. For now, there's still some time before that payment is due. So why not exercise the right to freedom that I've just regained?
By walking straight into a trap?
Or by making amends for past deeds. When it's time to go, this will be farewell for good. So, before I leave Penacony, I'd like to take some time to look back on all the events that have taken place.
Can't you just look back on it from a distance?
A safe distance, maybe?
There's something else I want to do, too. The embryo of philosophy may have fallen, but the order in Penacony wasn't built in a day. This sweet dream is likely to still contain residual traces of the Oak family's influence.
Get off your high horse. The other 4 families are more than capable of working things out on their own.
I might have gone astray, but others shouldn't have to clean up after my mistakes.
Then you should also know that the IPC isn't gonna help you a second time. If you fall into the family's hands again, you're done for.
Wait, hang on. Are we still on the Penacony questline? Because I thought we were already heading off for Amphorius. Wait, what?
You know how it is. Old habits die hard. The tie should be on the center line. The shirt must not protrude from the vest. Trouser creases should be perfectly straight, and always aligned with the tips of your shoes. We should always ensure that everything is in order before walking out the door. The same applies when bidding my home farewell, too.
Oh, so just the closure for Penacony. God damn it.
But what has Ideen Park got to do with you? Don't tell me that the founder is one of your disguises.
Sorry, wait, hang on. This is what he does?
Oh, come on.
He just said...
Take a joke, will
It's
ya?
kind of cool, but holy shit.
Sorry, but park facilities are out of order. Refurbishment works are currently underway. Please come back again later.
I feel like I recognize this voice actor. I just don't know who it is.
That sounds familiar.
I'm aware of the situation. You can skip the report.
What? What are you talking about? I mean, Mr. 1 Week. Please excuse me. I should have recognized you earlier. I must be more tired than I realized.
Well, Sunday is like more of a support character, and one of the reasons why I want to pull him is because like he like helps advance. He helps like advance forward like Aglaya and like her stand, which is hilarious.
I want to know what's going on in there. You'll tell me, won't you?
There's nothing much to say, actually. We bloodhounds are just as baffled as you are. My guess is that it's simply part of the aftermath of the Stellaron incident.
Aftermath?
You are?
Renowned workaholic, Mr. Workday. He works for me. You don't know him?
He went from Sunday to workday. Oh God, what's he gonna be next? Tuesday?
Oh, I see. Pardon my ignorance, sir. Coming back to the topic of the park, let's just say that it has been recently observed that certain behaviors are not tolerated around here.
What happens if you violate the prohibitions?
Man, RuneCon, I mean, Rooney, like, I wish I could have Sunday every day.
It's baffling, but corrective measures will be taken. It's kind of difficult to explain. Maybe you'd like to see for yourself?
Actually, you know, also I would like to have Sunday every day. Like, at least once a week, I would like to shove a train into his face. I'm not gonna tell you what that means. I'm not gonna drop any context.
Yeah, that works. Can you keep watch over the entrance? We'll go in and have a look for ourselves.
Please take these notes with you. They may come in handy.
You shouldn't have said that just now. It'll only make us look suspicious.
Said what?
Mr. Workday?
I was just telling the truth. I've always found this name to be more suitable for you. So, why are we here? You managed this park before?
You could say that. I was still a child back then. To become the bronze Melodia of the Oak family, I'd gone under Mr. Gopherwood's tutelage.
Don't worry about it, Ace. You don't need to worry about it.
We were taking a walk in the park like any other day, when he suddenly hit on the idea to have me manage the park. Within the domain he demarcated, my every word would hold the force of law. In hindsight, that was probably the first time that I enforced order.
You rose through the ranks soon after. I take it that you must have done a pretty good job.
Also, like, what Rooney said is true. We did slam our Star Rail into Sunday. You don't have to worry about that. You don't need context for what that means. Nah. What are you talking about?
Quite the contrary. I made a terrible mess of things. Fortunately, the tourists thought of it as nothing more than a spell of merrymaking.
Was that his way of training you?
Perhaps he was just using an approach with lighter consequences to show me what he'd learned in life. But there is never an ideal paradigm when it comes to rules. If the enforcer is incapable of introspection, then even regulations once laid down with the noblest of intentions will eventually become defiled.
Also, Tash, what do you mean? I don't need context. I need the tabo.
This place is no exception. The distorted after echoes of the Order will only add to the chaos.
No, I said tabo, which is basically like the little pale thing.
Let's see what we have on these notes.
Okay. I'll write down what I've noticed for now. I'll go over things when I meet the others later. No consumption of food other than burgers? Especially ice cream. Only cast and crew members are allowed on the stage. Be kind to birds. Do not discard trash in trash cans. Where the hell are we supposed to put it then? Please do not use So Glad... God, that was loud. Please do not use So Glad bottle caps sold by the Dream Jolt troupe while experiencing the attractions. Handstand walks around flower beds are prohibited. Why? Conducts that have been mentioned are not necessarily safe. They have just not been yet reviewed. Huh. I see.
No consumption of food except for burgers. What?
Wait, hang on. His name is 1 Week. I just realized.
No consumption of food other than burgers, especially ice cream. Please tell me you didn't make this rule.
I have nothing against desserts. The only reason I made that rule is so that people can learn to wait in line in an orderly manner for things, instead of shoving and jostling people around.
What happens if I break the rule?
Tahoe is a Philippine snack food made of fresh, soft silken tofu, Arnabal and Sago Pearl. This staple comfort food is a signature sweet, and Tahoe peddlers can be found all over the country. I see. I might want to try that out sometime. Like, it sounds so good.
It's as the Bloodhound said. Corrective measures will be enforced.
Huh. Try me.
Wait, don't...
In the blink of an eye, the ice cream vanished into 1 week stomach.
So, where are those corrective measures?
That's odd.
Didn't I tell ya? The family can take care of the issue without you having to get involved. Next on the list is the stage. Let's go and check it out. Only cast and crew members are allowed on the stage. A surprisingly reasonable rule.
And an easy one to test. Neither of us is part of the cast or a crew member. Let's try it out.
Huh?
Let's try that again.
Wait, what the hell?
What's going on?
Guide those who have lost their way back onto the right path. Looks like this is an example of the corrective measures that the Bloodhound mentioned. It's exactly what I would have done back then.
I mean, let's be honest, like, we always have space for dessert.
You've been iron-fisted since you were little, haven't you? Oh, wait a sec. If this is how violations are corrected, then everything that I ate just now?
I don't want to think about it. Wait, what about all the spit that was on the ice cream? What about all the bodily fluids that was on the food? Like, does it get reconstructed onto the food? Hello?
I tried to warn you.
Oh no! Wait, how many other people have tried that? Oh! Man.
How do you feel?
Now, I'm feeling murderous.
In any case, say what you will, but I can't sit by and do nothing. Not when I'm the cause of all this trouble in Ideen Park. There's no need to involve the Dream Readers. I'll fix these distortions once and for all.
What's the plan?
I mean, for some reason in Penacony, everyone just throws up rainbows.
Nothing complicated. All distortions have their roots. We'll be able to trace them to the source once they manifest. Breaking a few rules will do. We just need to make sure that the corrective measures that will be implemented aren't too much for us to handle.
I miss my wife.
When a distorted after echo manifests to correct us, I'll be able to pinpoint its whereabouts. Then, I'll use the power of tuning to heal the dreamscape.
Actually, you know, I've not seen a single toilet anywhere. Like, aside from Herta Space Station, I've not seen a single toilet anywhere. Which is wild to me. So you're saying that only the people, like, on the Astral Express and, like, on Herta Space Station ever shits. Like, where does it go for everyone else? Where do they go? Do they just shit on the streets? I have no idea.
So, can I take it that rules are meant to be broken now? Please do not use Soul Glad bottle caps sold by the Dream Jolt troupe while experiencing the attractions. The Dream Jolt troupe, where? Are they hiding or something?
Oh. Well, that's not very hidden.
Oh, there it is. Found a good hiding spot, didn't ya? Come on, let's buy some bottle caps from it.
Just one moment.
Sunday places some alfalfa credits in front of the Bubble Hound. Why are you oddly cute?
Let me translate that for you. Who are you trying to pay with your spare change?
Damn. Sunday has placed even more alfalfa credits.
I'm afraid you're going to have to handle this if it isn't enough.
Handle this? Handle what? Wait, Is that really all you've got on you?
Sunday is broke.
May I remind you that I am currently on the run?
The Dream Jolt troop lets out terse shouts. It moves closer.
Luck's on our side. Looks like we scraped together just enough.
Okay. Got a bottle cap. I guess I'll use this.
Capsule machine a try and see what happens.
Let's go. Gotcha time. Sunday is homeless and broke. Oh god, that's hilarious to think about. Yoink. Alright. Did we actually get something?
Things off so far. Maybe we should open the capsule?
You shouldn't have done... That's not ominous. That's not ominous at all. Since warnings have proven futile, punishment is now inevitable. Huh?
They can't be seriously going that far, right? No. Hey, look out!
Alright.
A little honesty, Catadons.
Found me. I'll take it on.
Jesus, that's a lot of hits. Okay. But barely did anything.
Heard the call. Down, farewell.
A little honesty would do us good.
Alright.
Found me.
Again.
Is that fear I sense?
Maybe I'll just... No, I'll hit this one. Holy shit.
Down, farewell. Overcome the thorns.
Yeah, let's do that again.
Trinity is before me.
Maybe I'll get rid of this guy. Damn it. Yikes. Ah, screw this.
Indulge yourselves!
Found me.
Oh, nice.
It ain't over. Seek and you shall receive. Down, farewell.
I haven't gotten to that part yet, like...
Do that. They could have just recalled the capsule.
Perhaps making the attractions no longer just attractions is another corrective measure?
Aren't the rules being too finicky with words?
We're not breaking enough rules. We should look elsewhere, too.
Why are we going around doing this? Do I need to hit the trash can? Oh wait, supposed to put trash in the trash can.
Do not discard trash in trash cans. This is absurd. Did you make this rule too?
I don't know if I should... I don't know if I should be scared, like, of getting to the part of, like, Cypher and Aglaea's story. I have no idea. They are such a hassle, I swear to God.
Children tend to be fascinated by such paradoxes. I was no exception.
Forget it. I don't even know how to joke about this. Well, what do you suggest we throw in?
You. Why don't we have the option to put 1 week in there? He'll fit. Yeah, but... What if I threw all my credits in there? Oh god. Let's put trash in there.
Something's happening.
What?
What is this? A woodcutter's trash can?
I have the
Yeah,
golden trash
The location
can.
of the distortion is nearby.
In another life, Cypher is a house cat and Aglaya is the cat lady who tailors. And Cypher sleeps on Aglaya's lap purring. That's adorable, God. 1 week hasn't done anything to me yet. The after echoes of order, once distorted, only adds to the chaos. As a tuner, Sunday can easily discern where the harmony of Dreamscape have been disrupted. Where are we going? Why are we going this way? Hello? Why am I here? What in the world?
Oh, there it is. Huh. It does look somewhat like you.
Time for it to disappear for good. Reveal thyself unto me, as is customary. All creatures endowed with eyes bear souls of equal worth.
Whoa, it worked. The IPC totally should have sent someone to keep an eye on you. Aren't they worried that you might make a comeback in Penacony and grow a new pair of wings?
So long as there remains a need for me to keep a low profile, I'm no threat to them.
That's true. Come to think of it, you had always been in the spotlight, be it as a respected member of the elite or a leader. When was the last time you fell into the mud? All the way back during your childhood days?
Sometime before I turned 6. Like most boys would, I tried to fly with my ear feathers, only to fall into a pit. I almost broke my halo.
Wait, hang on. Is Sunday actually... Wait, are Sunday and Robin actually like angels or something? Like, I've not really looked into their lore yet.
That was sarcasm, in case you didn't realize. But whoa, you actually remember something like that?
You never forget times of failure. It's only human nature.
Ugh, you're probably the only one who'd consider something like that a failure.
Huh. Well, I guess we gotta go that way. Wherever this way is. Kinda want to throw hands again, like, God, I don't get to play Sunday that often. What the hell? There are other people in Penacony who are the same species as them.
What is it
Holovians.
Just looking back.
But nothing's there.
That's the whole point of revisiting a place. When I look at everything here, the memories are so fresh. It's as if it all only happened yesterday.
What, when you tried to plunge this whole world into absolute chaos? Which is hilarious.
I tasted failure here. I ran myself ragged to fix the mess. I thought myself no longer the same person as before. But it looks like I was just going round in circles.
What do you mean I have to fight Boss Sunday again? Well, Boss Sunday is a bit of a chump. Like, being so for real.
I'm glad for this chance to look back on my past in this way. Come now. We should go. This will be a long farewell.
You know, I didn't really like question Shoban at all. But god damn. Yoink. I miss my robo wife. Where is he?
So, where are we heading next?
OT Mall. There are bloodhounds stationed along the way, though. It might be better to take a quieter route.
Shoban has a quest?
I don't mean to meddle, but I'd advise you to stay away from that place.
I'm pretty sure Welt can actually see through Sunday's disguise.
Did something happen?
There isn't any concrete information yet, but anomalies have been reported around the area. The family is currently investigating. You okay?
He can't?
I'm Fine. The Stellaron incident may have been quelled, but who is to say that nobody has another agenda? Thanks for the tip, sir. We'll make a detour. May you stay safe, too.
Hold on.
Wait, Boot Hill's gotta be in the Fate Collab quest? Oh, hell yeah! Please don't tell me he's the one who summons Archer. My goddamn.
Sweet Dreams are technically safe, but it would be wise to look out for oncoming vehicles.
Oh my god, wait, I need to get Sunday to, like, walk into traffic. I need to do that. Boot Hill summons Saber?
Thank you.
Whew, that was no ordinary passerby. It's a miracle that he didn't see through your disguise.
The Astral Express should have departed a long time ago. Why is he still in Penacony?
We were supposed to depart a long time ago. It's your fault we're still here!
We needn't change our plans because of him. But be sure to keep your guard up.
Oh, they're in the background of Saber Splash Art, I see.
I hope nothing terrible has fallen upon Penacony while I was in captivity the last few days. Come now. It's time we set off. Let's not stick too close to each other, just in case.
Wait, yes!
A few feet or so between us will do.
Just casually causing, just, yeah, no, yes! Come here! No! No! I just realized they're like brass instruments. Oh, going down? What? You know, I swear to God, Argenti's gonna show up in our dreams, and it's not even gonna be funny.
Get the best of me. Will you at least give me a chance to explain?
I will, but before I do, put your hands behind your back and answer my questions in short sentences.
Oh no!
Short sentences?
I need to make sure your words aren't concealing any dangerous incantations.
I can't believe I've left everyone with such a peculiar impression of me.
I hate how pretty Sunday looks. It is a crime how pretty Sunday is.
Please, believe me when I say that I didn't come back here with ill intent. Penacony will never experience the Order again, either.
I'm afraid I won't be taking your words at face value, not after how you wielded the power of harmony. Answer me. What are you doing here?
It looks like there's only one way to gain your trust. Come on out, 1 week. We found ourselves an ally.
So, it was the IPC that freed you.
My sister has likely made an agreement of some sort with them. As for how I'm able to move around freely in Penacony, I have 1 week to thank for that. As you can see, I've only returned to my home to bid it farewell. Would you be kind enough to give me a chance to say goodbye, so that I may leave without regrets?
Agreed. But, until you leave Penacony for good, you're to stay by my side.
You have my gratitude.
I left my home in a hurry, too. I know how it feels. That said, I can't make this call by myself. My companions need to know about this, too.
The Astral Express crew is in Penacony, too?
Come with me. We'll go find them. You come along, too.
Okay, okay. Boy, this is gonna be a party.
Right. Guess we're going down. Wait, hang on. Are we gonna come across Trailblazer? Are we gonna come across Trailblazer as an NPC? It'll be hilarious if we do.
We're here. They should be somewhere nearby.
Mr. Yang, if you don't mind, there's something that puzzles me. Now that the crisis on the planet of festivities has been averted, shouldn't the Astral Express have departed to continue on its trailblazing journey? Why have you and your companions stayed behind in Penacony?
Actually, why have we stayed behind?
Someone stirred up trouble after I left?
And if that were indeed the case,
I doubt I'm in any position to be proposing ideas, but I'm happy to defer to the Nameless and aid with any plans you may have.
there's no need to worry. All is well in Penacony. Our reason for lingering here is a certain unusual passenger.
A passenger?
The Express has been commissioned to send a passenger back home. We're just resting up in Penacony for a while before we depart.
Oh, so howdy, Alex.
By passenger, do you mean this lady here?
Tingyun?
Or these ladies?
Wait, what the fuck?
This... how?
You're finally here, Mr. Yang. We have a huge problem.
Clearly.
Isn't it fascinating how variables never fail to find their way into the lives of organic life forms?
Sorry, second wife. Neither did I expect to see you here in Penacony, Mr. Screwlum. I had assumed the Genius Society wasn't invited to the festivities.
I have no interest in the Harmony's celebration, so it's only natural for me to turn down the invitation. But it looks like my decision also cost me the front row seat to all of your exciting adventures. Conclusion: there is likewise a downside to pursuing reason.
I'm sure if all of you geniuses showed up to the Charmony Festival, things would have been very different.
I hear that the Astral Express has established a collaboration with the Garden of Recollection for your next destination.
I know, like, we need a playable Screwlum, I swear to God. They did suggest a destination, that was all. Did you hear this from Madame Herta? It's a world beyond the knowledge of the Nameless, after all. I wrote to her hoping that the all-encompassing erudition could provide us with some information.
Could there be more to it?
Yes, there is something else. Miss Black Swan said Amphorius is a world influenced by 3 paths, and the erudition is one such path.
Logic. The average Pathstrider wouldn't leave any trace behind in the Garden of Recollection's mirror.
What do you think Screwlum is like when he fucks? I need to know. You're right. So, this has to be related to the Emanators, or perhaps even the Eons. That's why I wanted to know if the geniuses had any clue about it.
It's a pity we do not communicate much within the society. Not to mention we've lost most of our members to the Lord of Silence. I have never heard of Amphorius, however.
Y'all heard me. I want to know what he sounds like when he fucks. Madame Herta said the same, but it did pique her interest, and she agreed to do a little digging. My guess is there's a chance the Garden of Recollection is behind it. She's always had a keen interest in the Remembrance's technology, after all. I need to look for a fanfic of that. I need to look for a fanfic of Screwlum. I swear, I need to. No, you're not. You're just on my stream. It's also thanks to her that we got to make Miss Ron May's acquaintance a while back. We even went into the Salanga Abyss to bring a Leviathan's carcass back to our new friend. Speaking of her, this is far too much of an understatement, but none of us ever expected to see an old friend at Miss Ron May's.
That Foxian girl has indeed been through an unimaginable turn of events. I suppose that's the fate you organic life forms are bound by.
Yeah, a bond that truly runs deep.
So, is it out of goodwill that the Astral Express volunteered to send her back home?
Wait, so do you reckon like Screwlum basically goes like, oh god, what would he say? Because like sometimes whenever he speaks, he he adds a word at the very beginning. For example, like question. Wait, wait, like question, answer, logic, like so on and so forth to basically give context to what he's saying? Like, what would be the context word for him as he's like getting down and dirty? I need to know. Do y'all think the robots get retractable, movable things down there? I like to think that it's expandable. I like to think that it's like, I don't know, a croc penis. I don't know. I've not really seen a crocodile penis before. Would the nameless see a point in keeping work and favors apart? I was thinking robots have like a detachable crotch. Oh god. Look, I know I made this joke so many times before, but I genuinely need to know. Does Boot Hill come with a vibrate option? Scrollum for sure. Scrollum for sure would. Scrollum for sure wouldn't just come with vibrate. He will come with a drill function. God, I just got back and what the fuck did I just hear? Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Looks like this is one exceptional passenger. Don't you have to accompany her then, Miss Himiko?
My companions are with her. They know Tingyun better anyway. Plus, those youngsters will definitely do a better job than me when it comes to vacations. They're probably having a wonderful time now. Oh. Boot Hill has a scribble hoo-ha and a dingaling.
Anyone gonna tell me what's going on?
You know, I can imagine Boot Hill going for both. I can imagine Boot Hill wanting to have both. Like, what did you do to... Don't worry about it, Tesh. Don't worry about it. We just talk about robots.
March?
Oh, about that. Why don't you ask her instead? She knows how to present things logically.
Apparently, there are many Tingyuns here with us. I'm gonna have to break that stereotype you have of me. I'm gonna go with one.
You don't have to tell him that. He can see for himself. Forget it. I'll tell you. We walked around with Miss Tingyun for a while after separating from the rest. But then we ran into something weird.
Did something happen in the dreamscape?
Actually, it's more like it was someone's fault. We met a Pepeshi filming a Try Not to Laugh challenge, and he gave us some of his candy. A type of candy that's supposed to make you fall over laughing.
So that sort of try not to laugh challenge.
I didn't really want to do it, but she insisted on us giving it a shot. That's how we got into this problem.
What happened?
We failed the challenge terribly. I still want more candies. Behold the Laughing Maniac, March 7th. I still want more candy.
Oh, come on, stop interrupting. So, we had some candy, and we're so happy we rolled around on the ground for a bit before standing up. But once we did, we realized Miss Tingyun ate the candy too. But she only sneezed nonstop. Achoo! Achoo! Sneeze after sneeze. And before we knew it, she multiplied into several Tingyuns right in front of us.
What's your take on this?
The dreamscape is a Memoria world. It is likely the candy triggered her hypersensitive mind, causing scattered memory fragments to dissociate and become entities themselves. There is no cause for concern. We've experienced similar incidents from time to time in the sweet dream.
Mr. Yang? Who's this?
It's okay. You can reveal yourself now.
I was only being careful, or we would have been stopped by the Bloodhounds more than once on our way here. Help me remove my disguise. 1 week.
Yeah, Sunday's basically a drag right now. Also, hi, Lilium.
Been a while, everyone.
You! What's going on?
Yeah, what's going on? Mr. Yang, have you turned on this? Am I still dreaming?
Everyone, stay calm. I'll explain.
Well, fills him in on what he's been through.
I believe that at this point, Sunday has no reason to be dishonest. But to prevent any unforeseen complications, I'll be accompanying him everywhere he goes until he leaves Penacony. Mr. 1 Week here is an old acquaintance of Sunday's.
Pleased to meet you, fair lady. And you, of course. You're the heavyweight who pummeled this control freak.
I'm not one to boast about past feats. He was a worthy opponent. That was a team effort. Where's the funny option? Where's the funny? God. It was a team effort.
The surprises just keep pouring in. First there was Miss Acheron, and then Miss Ting-Yoon. Why does it seem like Mr. Yang always comes back with some extraordinary guests?
Let's leave this discussion for later. For now, we should be focusing on returning Miss Ting-Yoon to her normal self.
That's not gonna be easy. You'll see what I mean, Mr. Yang. These Ting-Yoons aren't exactly easy to communicate with.
Right. I guess we gotta start speaking with the Ting-Yuns. The many, many Ting-Yuns.
Miss March 7th, have you taken the time to consider my suggestion?
Your suggestion? Oh, wait. Which Miss Ting-Yoon are you again?
It's me! I'm the one who wants every Ting-Yoon to come together to form the Ting-Yoon Merchant Guild. How often do you get the chance to work with yourself? Just imagine how in sync we'll be with one another. We're bound to thrive and prosper.
God, I remember seeing this questline like on one of Uni's streams before, and I can't believe I'm actually here.
I know, we can't leave the dreamscape to trade with the outside world, so that's where you come in, Miss March 7th. Your wits surpass many others, making you the perfect person to handle liaison negotiations on our behalf.
I guess I can consider it. I hope everything goes smoothly for your guild. There. Now do you see what I mean, Mr. Yang?
There does appear to be an element of her talking to herself.
I want to clone copies of myself too. Miss Ting-Yoon's got a sense of humor these days. I want to clone copies of myself too.
Forget about it. How are you gonna clone your bat?
Mr. Yang mentioned the Express's next voyage is to send a passenger back home. Could this lady be from the Xianzhou Alliance?
Yes, more specifically, the Xianzhou Luofu.
The Luofu? Didn't the Antimatter Legion launch an ambush on the Luofu some time ago? Was she one of the few survivors?
Quite the contrary. She might have been the person closest to the eye of the storm.
Looks like there's a lot more to this story.
Story for another time. As host of the Dreamscape, do you have any suggestions for fixing this problem?
I don't have much to go on now. Perhaps we should talk to the other Miss Ting-Yoons here.
Well, I guess we're gonna be speaking more Ting-Yuns.
That sounds nice. People never forget a personally prepared home-cooked meal. But then again, gifts should be lasting. What about a delightful new bouquet of flowers on the table each day? Wouldn't they do a better job at brightening up someone's day? That sounds like a good idea.
What do you mean Finon was voted as the ugliest man?
If we really want to do this right, though, it's the thought behind the gift that truly matters. The more thought goes into the gift, the better the recipient feels it.
Ain't no way.
She makes a valid point, too.
You sure have a way of not offending anyone.
These three Ting-Yoons don't look like they'll be reaching a conclusion anytime soon. We won't be able to get a word in.
So, what do you think, Sonny?
Let's try a different name, my dear friend.
Oh, don't we sound chummier that way? I took a leaf out of this Foxian girl's book.
It would be incredibly funny if that was the case, Rooney. If like they did not see what the poll was for and they just voted for fine on.
The problem with Miss Ting Yun is just as I suspected before. That prank shattered her into notes that are each a part of her.
But also, like, it's not too far-fetched that they didn't even read what the poll was for. It's very likely they saw a find out. It's like, ooh, click. It's very likely, considering my comments sometimes.
In other words, it means the Ting Yuns we see here are all different aspects of her psyche.
Okay. You just made it sound a whole lot more complicated.
At any rate, this is a known occurrence across the dreamscape. Tuning could be the way to fix it. The only problem is that these Miss Ting Yuns are too caught up in their own world. Is there one we can properly speak with?
One that we can speak with? Oh, I think there is one. But it may take me a while to identify her.
Okay. Find a Ting Yun that's easy to communicate with. Why are they here? Why? God. Sleepwalking Ting Yun, invincible fan wielder Ting Yun, kitty Ting Yun. Which Ting Yun am I supposed to speak to? I have no idea. Money grubber Ting Yun. I don't know which Ting Yuns these are. Why are you? Why? Just hello, Ting Yun? Is this bench Ting Yun? Wait, is this billboard Ting Yun? Which Ting Yun? Which Ting Yun? Oh, not gonna go that way. No. Maybe I am supposed to speak with Kitty Ting Yun. Who knows? Maybe Money Grubber Ting Yun. Let's start with this. She seems completely oblivious to everything else and is just standing there, continuously operating the cash spewer, occasionally letting out an excited laugh.
Why do I feel like it's not gonna be a wise move to interrupt her?
Yeah, maybe not that. Kitty Ting Yun.
Huh? You can't fly? Why? I can. I can fly. A long time ago, a big girl flew with me really high into the sky. I'll take you next time. Pinky promise?
Should we get someone to watch over her?
Someone said her an adult and not me.
Nah, I think she's perfectly fine on her own. The childlike innocence that adults have is a lot more resilient than you can imagine.
Even if that's true, it doesn't apply to her.
I haven't really looked at, like, splash art for Yukon. I haven't really looked at anyone's splash art.
Huh? Yikes. She's scary. No, I won't be able to talk to her.
Okay, guess not that. What? Ting Yun! Ting Yun!
Your dream.
This Miss Ting Yun looks like she's sleepwalking. Nope, not her.
Who's this Ting Yun? Hello?
Oh, were you all looking for me?
Found her. If I remember correctly, this Miss Ting Yun's trait is...
It's nothing special, really.
There she is.
She ought to meet your one we can properly speak with requirement, right?
Worth a try, my lady. If I may, I wish to perform a tuning.
Before you start, you should know that we're keeping our eyes on you. If you even think about taking Miss Ting Yun hostage...
Brace yourself for gravitational disintegration. Know that there are 4 pairs of eyes between the 3 of it. What? Hello? Remember, we're the most formidable people in all Penacony. Brace yourself for gravitational disintegration!
It is not my intention to provoke you. Perhaps, as assurance, we can have my friend here perform the task in my stead. One week has a higher mastery of the harmony than I do.
That is true.
If you still have concerns, you are also free to restrain me while he performs the tuning.
There's no need for that. You're You're acting so sincere. I'm actually surprised.
Wait, Rooney, what do you mean we all have been moaning in our sleep? How do you know that? Rooney! Rooney!
Are you all right with this, Miss Tingyun?
I go as the wind blows, so you may decide for me.
Then kindly forgive our intrusion. Please do your best 1 week.
So where's 2 week? Hello? Ma'am? Don't chuckle like that. Don't. You're gonna make me feel things.
Voice just now.
A voice?
Never mind.
Nah, I think Rooney just has a camera like down in the basement where I keep all of you.
Look, it's working.
Whoa, hello? Can we finally go to Euphorius now? Help! Whoa!
Did I expect that every encounter with you would always be in moments of distress? Did I
Ma'am!
conduct myself improperly?
Miss Tingyun, you're finally back. You may be small, but you're pretty amazing. Huh? What's wrong?
Bro's gonna need 1 month
It's
of.
nothing. Just a trivial matter.
What do you sense?
I should have let you handle it yourself. This girl is not as ordinary as she appears. I nearly died. Just now.
Okay. Hello? 1 week? Also, Ace, now you're making me hungry for pizza. I'm blaming you specifically. Yes, you specifically, Ace. I'm blaming you specifically. Darkness descends before the eyes, reminiscent of the chaos before.
Don't
What?
be afraid.
Why? I guess we're playing as Fugui?
What
Tingyun?
is this place? No matter what you see, you only need to remember one thing. You're not alone.
Yeah, you've got a whole party of 4 with you.
Who are you? And who am I? Is that where I came from? And where does this path lead?
Please don't call her big sister. Hello? Wait. Oh, god damn it. This is, Oh, okay. I guess I have access to Tingyun. No, I don't want to play as Herta. Why do I have Herta? What is Tingyun? I'm so curious. Nihility. Okay, so if that's the case, let's do Tingyun Gallagher. Because I don't really have... Okay, I have Natasha as Abundance, but I don't think she's not that great, is she? Yeah, let's go with this.
That looks so familiar. Does she want to lead me somewhere?
Oh my gosh, she just twirls. Holy. How far does that go? Wait, hang on. I need to see how far the fireball goes. Holy. How much further? Okay, pretty far. Okay. You made chicken adobo. Nice.
The life support pod is ready. There were only minor issues.
That's great. Otherwise, that person from the Xianzhou might not be able to hold on much longer.
You're still trying. There's no precedent for saving someone who was destroyed by a Lord Ravager. Will it even work?
I'm not a genius, so I don't understand the logic behind it. But if she says it's possible, then it must be.
Excuse me. Could you tell me where I am? Can they not hear me?
Huh. Well, gotta go. Where are we go? I think we're throwing hands soon.
This girl is...
Though extremely rare, the observed subject has started to provide short answers for some simple questions, even though her cognition is still in a chaotic state. From what has been observed so far, she is not incapable of composing long and complex sentences. However, an unbearably intense pain will immediately attack her with high frequency, enough to interrupt her thoughts or even render her completely unconscious. The relevant information should be delivered to Madame Ron May for her to decide whether the observed subject's senses should be temporarily numbed before conducting a questioning. Correction. We have temporarily blocked the subject's various senses and are trying as much as we can to alleviate their pain. No further questioning will be made until the body's repair has made some progress. Until then, this is a record of the questions that the observed subject has already answered. What is your name? The subject replied within 3 seconds. Ting Yun. What did you encounter? The observed subject spent a substantial period of time in rumination before suffering from intense pain and losing their consciousness. After being questioned 4 times, it can be confirmed that the observed subject knows about the related details, but struggles to elucidate that knowledge during the limited periods of coherence.
Ting Yun. What a familiar name. Do I know her?
Don't question it. Keep moving forward.
Also, wait, hang on. Wow, what am I doing?
Who's talking to me?
Okay, hang on. I'm gonna need to open up one of the menus real quick. Okay, has Lion met Rappa and gone to Paperfold College? I have. I hate that quest line. I only the one saving grace of the freaking Prof Nana quest line is the fact that I got to see my wife. It's the fact that I got to see my wife Boot Hill, and I'm just so happy for that. God, I don't have Boot Hill yet. But I do need to use the loo real quick, so I will be right back. Wait, is there anyone I could, you know what? Just stare at this cocky ass man. I'm just gonna make Sampo stare at you while I go. Bye. I'll be back. He didn't do anything weird while I was gone, right? Right? Me don't like the shampoo bottle. It's sussy. You can hear me pee! The better question is, why were you listening to me pee? Why were you listening to me peeing? Jeez. God, you don't need to do me dirty like that. No. No. After Lion's last Honkai Star Rail stream, I bought a Boot Hill body pillow the next morning. First thing when I woke up. I gotta show you my Boot Hill body pillow one of these days, but I still need to get the actual body pillow. I have the cover. I just need to get the body pillow for it. God damn. I'll hydrate. I've been drinking so much Coca-Cola. That's why I had to pee. Oh god. But anyway. Yeah. Wait, actually, did I max our Eidolons yet? No, not yet. I still like need 2 more. Wait, me, the best girl in sight? Hello? God damn. I haven't gotten her to E6 yet. I did get Aglia to E1 though, which is great. Oh, water. Water is so good, God. But I really gotta ask, why does Cypher have all that? Why does Cypher have all that? Like, God damn. Like, damn. March 7th Hunt's not bad, to be honest. Pretty good. Yeah, she's pretty good. Ain't no way I was going to, like... Ain't no way I was going to, like, interrupt her doing that. Jeez.
These are wounds left by the destruction. They have taken root within your body and cannot be removed.
The destruction? I don't understand. Please, who are you? And why won't you show yourself?
I can't go to you. All I can do is wait for you to finish walking this path.
Huh.
You want me to go through here? Do I have to fight it?
My phone!
There's no need for that. It's too dangerous, and you can't do it anyway.
I mean, to be fair, like, the two characters I do actively sim for in this game are Screwlim and Boothill, and I don't know what it says about me.
Don't fight it. Embrace it. Try to coexist with it. Think of it as feeling your own scars.
My scars? Wait!
Well, guess we're throwing hands.
Is this called coexistence?
What the fuck?
Don't worry. As I said before, you're not alone.
Okay.
Things can never go back to how they used to be.
Unite our goals. Is that fair? I said time for resolution.
Holy shit!
Let's improvise.
Step up, let's
I'm
see
sorry,
it.
what?
Let's seize this fine moment.
Okay.
Cloud scatter.
Is that fear I sense?
Alright.
Take your position.
Oh my god.
Do come true.
Wait, am I doing all this damage just because Tingyun exists? Oh, excuse me, Jesus. Am I doing all this damage just because Tingyun exists?
Let's seize this fine moment.
Hello?
A little honesty would do us good. Stay in step. Let's improvise.
Step up, let's see ya.
Okay.
Is that fear I sense?
Wait, why? Man, you are so low on the turn order.
Dreams do come true.
No holding back. Share good fortunes. Fine.
Jesus Christ.
A little honesty would do us good.
Dreams of a Let us dance once more.
Holy shit!
How can it be? Why are there still so many of them? The ones from before weren't defeated either?
As I said before, You can't defeat them.
Run, May!
No one can. You
What
can
the-
fall into the darkness and die alongside these scars of the destruction. Or bring them with you when you return to the world here. These are your two choices.
Return to the world? What are you saying?
Run, May is like so silly though. What the hell?
Oh. No wonder those two ignored me. Am I just a wandering spirit now?
Close, but not quite.
So... I'm trapped between life and death? Existing in a limbo?
You can think of it that way.
Based on what you said, even if I should wake up, these wounds that caused my death will remain on my body and never heal? I don't understand. You appear to be trying to save me, benefactor. But why are you telling me all this?
It's a habit of mine. I believe everyone should have the right to choose whether they wish to return to this world or not.
Be that as it may, I don't remember anything. There's nothing to help me make a choice.
That doesn't matter. I believe the desire to live was born from nothing to begin with. You may also prove yourself to be the exception. I would also be pleased with that result.
How are her clothes not soggy in there?
How troublesome. But I suppose that's part of living.
Survival or destruction is no longer a choice for you. They both now grow along the same path. And only by walking this path will you break through the darkness and arrive at my side. Feeling more awake? Congratulations. You attained your very first victory in this tug of war. It's a good start.
This is...
Let me explain. You were attacked by a Lord Ravager. By all rights, you should not have survived.
Yeah, your whole neck got snapped.
But someone didn't agree with that assessment. And it just so happens, I was able to fulfill his request.
What about the other merchants?
I don't know.
Why me?
Because you were the most unfortunate. You fell into the hands of that Lord Ravager, who destroyed your body and spirit. Yet, you were also the most fortunate. Her desire to claim everything about you for herself meant she needed time, so you were spared instant annihilation. There is only a fine line between resurrection and escaping death. Yet, they couldn't be more different. If you had truly died, I would have been powerless to do anything for you.
My body... feels strange.
I'm sorry. I can't let you regain your ability to feel just yet. You'd be in excruciating pain. Your body was contaminated by the destruction and suffered severe damage. As I said before, these wounds will stay with you for the rest of your life. To prevent its resurgence, I made some minor modifications to your body. Or more specifically, your tail. You'll have to learn to adapt to it. Unfortunately, the inescapable price of survival is often more adversity.
Regardless, I'm grateful to you for saving my life.
There's no need for that. This was merely a transaction. With this, the debt between the traveling merchant and me is clear.
Wait, with Locha?
Who?
Don't worry about it. You should sleep for a little longer. By the time you wake up, you won't remember any of these details. I'll arrange for someone to send you home. Which reminds me, you seem to have some dependable friends with close ties to you. You should go with them. It can only help with your recovery to hear more about your past.
At this point, past events revealed by the turning recede to the darkness once more.
Are you all right?
Did I pass out?
It's okay, you didn't end up in Dreamflux Reef. We were just about to make a memorial portrait of you!
A little quick to the draw, aren't you?
The tuning rebounded and affected 1 week instead. This is no ordinary woman.
I suppose there's no point in hiding it from you anymore. Miss Tingyun is originally from the Xianzhou. She had an unfortunate encounter with a Lord Ravager who robbed her of her identity and left her on the verge of death. While she miraculously escaped with her life, her body suffered terrible injuries beyond all power to heal.
But something happened to change that outcome?
Yes, a genius got involved. She's very accomplished in the field of life sciences and managed to grant Miss Tingyun a shot at survival. After that, she asked the Express to escort Miss Tingyun back home. We made a stop at Penacony along the way, partly to allow her some time to convalesce.
I'm so sorry. I thought no one would be affected if I hid inside a dream. I didn't expect so many mishaps to happen.
That's all right. So long as nobody was hurt. Can I get something to drink? I feel like I've been asleep for 10 years.
That's fine. We should find another place to talk anyway. We drew some attention with that commotion earlier.
So glad again. I'm a local, you know.
You'll have to make do.
In any case, I must thank the both of you for your assistance.
It was nothing. Now that the matter with Miss Tingyun is resolved, are we meeting your other two companions next?
There's no need for that. Mr. 1 Week is in poor condition, so let's wrap up your farewells first. I'll leave Miss Tingyun in your hands.
Huh? But, Mr. Yang, the messenger from the Xianzhou is almost here. You're not coming with us?
I trust that you can handle it. Besides, Himiko will be there. She'll be able to handle any decisions should you run into any difficulties.
Okay. We better hurry then.
Alright. Discuss next steps with the others.
Shall we keep going then?
Where are we going?
Did you forget already? Miss Tingyun is going back to the Alliance, so we're here to help her pick out souvenirs.
So glad.
I'm not too familiar with this planet. I'm worried an unscrupulous cutthroat merchant will try to take advantage of me. Luckily, the people I want to buy these gifts for are friends you already know on the Xianzhou. So I'll be counting on both your stakeholder intuitions for recommendations.
As if a merchant could seriously take advantage of you.
No, I already picked up a few gifts earlier. So that means there's only 3 more left to go. But we've already lost a lot of time. So we better not drag our feet.
Welp, to the mall, I guess. Oh, man. Wait, hang on. Let me just use a glare instead. Screw you! No advertising! Wait. It'll be even funnier as Gallagher, actually. It will be even funnier with Gallagher. I need to do that. Wait, I need to find another billboard. I need to find another billboard. Where are you? Where are you? Wait, oh, I'm not even playing as Gallagher. Where are you? I love how we could like kick the shit out of advertising.
Can I help you?
Hello there. It's my first time visiting the Dreamscape, so I wanted to buy some local specialties as souvenirs for my friends back home. My 2 friends here are more familiar with the Dreamscape and recommended your shop, so I'm here to take a look.
I always run away from them because I'm scared of getting ads. Oh god, that's hilarious. But imagine if you could actually kick like YouTube ads. But then again, I think like you'll just end up with a broken screen.
Why, you really know how to flatter. Go ahead, browse all you like.
First we have Lady Fuxuan of the Divination Commission. What do you think best suits her?
Ooh, wait. Not the clocky eye mask. Wait, actually, maybe the clocky eye mask? That'll be hilarious. She wouldn't like the launcher. What is... I forgot what's a unicycler. But definitely the eye mask.
Did you pick that because of her third eye?
A meticulously thought out and interesting suggestion. It'll make for a novel gift. Let's go with that.
Well, Ace, how's about I try to promote Date Everything? Have you tried playing that game yet?
Next is General Jing Yuan.
Ooh, Penacony shares? I think, yeah, Dreamjoy Memoir Film Reel.
Come to Clock Studios theme park to learn more about the history of the planet of festivities. I think the General will like this gift. Finally, we have Lady Bailu of the Alchemy Commission. She loves excitement.
Ooh, Soul Glap Syrup for sure. Not the hair clip. Holovian Wings Oh, okay, so it's either Soul Glad Syrup or the Holovian Wing accessory. Yeah, I'm gonna go with this.
Both wings and horns? That's a little much, don't you think?
It'll be really funny. Soul Glad Syrup!
That's a good idea. It might be commonplace, but it's still the specialty of Penacony. It would make for an ideal gift to bring home. That's all of them. Please wrap them up for me. Thanks to both your help, everything went smoother than I expected. And it looks like we still have some time to spare.
Why don't we pay another visit to the Dreamscape sales store? You can find memory bubbles pretty much anywhere. But Penacony's dream bubbles are extraordinary. Even if we don't get them as gifts, we can keep them as souvenirs for ourselves.
A souvenir for myself? That's definitely an idea I can get behind. But there's one more thing I wish to do. Since this is our last stop, could I have a word with you two in private? Perhaps somewhere more secluded. I'd like to discuss a personal matter.
Damn. Well, I guess we're gotta go up there, but I'm curious. Wait, I don't think there's anything I want to do here. Yeah, might as well go here.
Miss Ting Yoon, what's this about?
You've looked out for me during our travels together these past few days. I'm truly grateful and can't thank you enough.
Okay, seriously, when did we come across Miss Ting Yun?
But there are some things I find difficult to forget. I feel it's only right that I tell you what's on my mind before we part ways. Do you two still remember what it was like when you first saw me?
How could we forget? She was so shocked. She was frozen in place when she shouted.
Wait, hang on. Ting Yun House, Sparkle House, Ventilia House. I should mess around. Sparkle? How?
Exactly. And that's precisely why I haven't been able to shake off this strange feeling in the days since I started traveling with you.
When I asked for your names, I couldn't help but think that this first encounter was actually a long-awaited reunion for you. I've heard about what happened to you on the Xianzhou. And I've got to admit that Phantylia's disguise was so perfect, it was like another me tricking everyone.
Yeah, we couldn't even tell when you were replaced by Phantylia. I figured it happened when we were after Kafka. You vanished for a while. I thought you must have come back as a double.
But it was much earlier than that. That thought has me filled with sorrow. As if a piece of my life had been stolen away, and I had no part in it. That's what I've been puzzled about, too. I never actually saw how Phantylia managed to disguise herself as me. What was your impression of that Tingyun, if you recall?
A bit dangerous.
But I'm not very strong physically. Are you referring to my quick wits? So, what did she seem like to you?
A shrewd merchant.
I'll just assume that's a compliment. Maybe next time you could just say silver-tongued. Was there anything particularly memorable?
Extremely flexible? High EQ or extremely flexible? Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh. Oh. I'm gonna go with extremely flexible.
Now's not the time for those kinds of jokes.
Now the final question. In your eyes, am I just like the Tingyun you remember?
That's not important.
Wait, don't you find that question a bit weird? You're the real Tingyun. Why compare yourself to an imposter?
Miss March, you might have the wrong idea. I'm just feeling a mix of regret and relief.
Uh-huh.
As a merchant, staying well-informed is crucial. It's only natural for me to stay updated on the events of the Luofu before I return. If I had rushed in and out back then, I wouldn't have been much help. Instead, I would have postponed the trip and sought assistance from allies, but in that case...
We wouldn't have crossed paths.
Exactly. Based on your description, that Lord Ravager was indeed cunning. Her demeanor mirrored mine so closely that it felt like she was living my life for a few days, rather than merely disguising herself. I regret missing out on your Xianzhou journey. But everything that unfolded afterward, aside from the scheming, Blade Phantylia had stolen a piece of my life, and a Foxian always gets even. I will not be taken advantage of. I must take something back from her as well. But after thinking it over, the only thing that could be considered equal value is the bond I have with all of you. That thought has brought me great comfort. And now I know how to speak to you properly. We've never even met before, and here you are, offering your help, just as before. I should have treated you with respect, but fear of Phantylia made me act like somebody else. And now, I will reclaim everything I have lost. And it should begin with a proper acknowledgement. Dear benefactors, I extend my heartfelt gratitude to you.
Aw. I'm still a bit confused. You're welcome.
Looks like we're off to a good start. Moving forward, I'll definitely be trying more things like this from now on. And you, my dear benefactors, will be my source of courage.
Miss Tingyun, that's way too over the top. Just don't make any risky decisions. It might overwhelm her.
We'll see. I just hope the Tingyun in your memories won't be tainted by Phantilia anymore. All right, no more questions. I hope I didn't take up too much of your time. Let's continue on our way.
Huh. Well, I guess we're gonna grab a dream bubble.
Welcome to the Dreamscape Sandstorm. Dr. Edward at your service.
Also, the Discord server is 13+. There is an 18+ role, but that's just to like discuss 18+ games. That's to discuss 18+ games in the adult section. Do not pick that up if you are a minor, because like you will be banned indefinitely. I don't tolerate that whatsoever. Like we have banned several people for like picking up the adult tag when they're still minors, and it's like, yeah, I'm not leaving room for any leeway there.
We're looking for some dreams to give as gifts. Something exotic and preferably captivating.
But yeah, like the server is like 13+. It's like 13+, and we don't allow like any loot content. We don't allow like loot content on the server. Like some spiciness, sure, but straight up loot, hell no. Like we can talk more about like setting you up for the guild through like the Discord server later. Yeah. I might need to actually like nominate someone else to like be like guild leader, considering I've not played Cookie Run in a long time.
Just a friendly reminder, being too picky won't help you find the best streams. Just to dampen your spirits ahead of time. That being said, there are always some lucky exceptions. Not too long ago, I procured a dream bubble that sounds perfect for you. The story unfolds in the Shenzhou Alliance, where a young swordmaster strives to become the sword champion. However, his junior Foxian sword, who just turned 100, puts him in a tough spot.
Why does that sound oddly familiar?
Since I'm returning to the Xianzhou, I think it's better to choose something unrelated to the Alliance. Feel free to pick a few for me.
I love customers like you. So easy to work.
So easy to take advantage of, you mean? Just don't pick anything weird, okay?
Oh, speaking of dreamscapes, I have a gift for you, my benefactors.
You can speak about it over like in gaming chat on the Discord server later.
After troubling you all this time, I couldn't leave without properly expressing my thanks. Here's a dream bubble for you. I hope you enjoy it.
Wow. That's really nice of you.
Here are the dream bubbles I've prepared for you. Thank you for your business.
Oh.
Well, it looks
that's
like
just her light cone.
Finally in order. I suppose it's time to head back?
Huh. Well, wait, Radiant Feldspar. I forgot where that is. What's the Radiant Feldspar? Might as well just teleport there. Oh, it's the shit. What do you mean I've got a quest here? What do you mean I've got a quest? What? Cloudbound Hearts? I just want to teleport here. Let me just go here.
I can't believe it's time for Miss Ting-Yoon to leave. I'm not ready to say goodbye just yet.
Mr. Double Bass? Hey, you! Yeah, you must be our new boss, am I right? I'm right, aren't I? Okay. Let's have a look-see. Not bad. This face, this poise. You must be a brilliantly deified avatar of divine erudition with godly perspicacity. Stop. Please, speak human. Speak human. What I meant is, you've got old friend vibes, and I feel like I simply have to chat you up. Isn't it working hours right now? Hey, it's not like that at all. The automated orchestra has always been loyally industrious and hardworking to a fault. We wouldn't slack off during work hours. This is truly a horrible misunderstanding. I wanted to chat to you about work stuff, about how to increase our work efficiency and to improve on our work performance environments. Look at this stage, on and off of it. Yes, scrutinize it carefully. What do you see? I see someone not doing their job. Seems a bit quiet, doesn't it? Yes, that is exactly right. That's why you're the boss, eh? What I'm thinking is that it's just us automated instruments performing day in, day out. We've only got a few tunes in our repertoire, and it's not the least bit surprising that the audience gets bored of the repeated showings. And I'll preempt you. Don't say something like, "Why'd you learn new tunes?" or something along the lines. We'd love that, but our previous boss was always so preoccupied with sense of style and taste that would only allow us to play these few pieces over and over. I reckon that in all your brilliance and enlightenment and astuteness, you know what's up anyway, so I thought I'd offer a suggestion. If we invite a few celebrity singers to warm the crowd up and hype up our show, that'd get them all enthused and lively, wouldn't it? How about Miss Robin? Psh, forget it. Such a pitiful stage like ours. How about someone more attainable? It's not like our expectations are all that high. Fame is secondary, as long as the person sings well. Ah, yes. I also have a teensy-weensy favor. It's boss, can you bring some music scores back? We're tired of all these pieces since a long time ago, and even the crowd spinning cobwebs just listening to the same tunes. Yeah, sounds doable. Hey, you're the best, boss. It's settled then. I'll wait for your good news. Damn. Nice. I still need to... I'm still trying to look for a thing. Why can't I open the door? Why not? Why can't I door? Why door no one door? Why door no door? Door no door. Door. Damn it. Okay, I legit have no idea where I'm supposed to go. Where am I going? Wait, I'm so lost. Wait, help. Wait, there's supposed to be a quest here. Where? Is that upstairs? Is the quest upstairs? Is the quest in the room with us? Hello? Oh, birds. What's up?
It's you again. You're quite energetic, aren't you? I've seen you all across Dreamville.
Have you also received Shopkeeper Leaf's invitation? How about it, huh? Isn't this luxury airship absolutely amazing, Tweet? Yes, indeed, Tweet. Tweet, don't be annoying. Stop talking like me, Tweet. Speaking of which, Shopkeeper Leaf really loves this airship. In order to construct it, he had to spend many glittering stones, Tweet. Look at these carefully selected twigs and gorgeous stones. Although his taste might not be the best, it's still better than most people's, Tweet. Alright, since you have appeared before me, it means we were fated to meet each other. If that's the case, I have a small favor to ask of you. Surely you're not asking me to. Tweet, I can't believe you figured out my request before I could even say it. We really are on the same wavelength. In that case, I take it that you've agreed to help me out. Tweet, I brought the little birds here on vacation, but they truly are a mischievous bunch, Tweet. Although some of the more obedient ones stayed by my side, the others disappeared without a trace as soon as they boarded the ship, Tweet. I'm worried that they may run into trouble. Kind guess, if you happen to see any birds flying about on the ship, please tell them to find me at the ship's bow. Can you do that for me, Tweet? Get bent. Alright, I gotta... Where? Oh, you're the quest! Go away! Oh, wait! Oh, that was... that wasn't... That's sweet. But go! Go away! Go! Stop! Why couldn't I kick you? You must be Miss Lion. I've heard so much about you. I am Mr. Alfalfa's secretary, and I'm responsible for coordinating the handover of the Radiant Feldspar. How can I help you? Regarding the issue of Radiant Feldspar's ownership, there are some matters that require your attention. Oh, now I can go in there? The Astral Express has also confirmed with us. They have officially authorized you to be the administrator of the Radiant Feldspar, which means you are the present captain of this air... I am finally captain! I am the captain now! Next, to ensure the airship's proper operation, you need to hire a reliable first mate to organize his daily affairs. Where should I go about hiring such a person? Please do not worry. I'll be assisting you the entire way. I'll help organize the recruitment, and you just have to make the final call. Don't worry, as a show of sincerity from the family to the Astral Express, I have selected a few suitable candidates from the Alfalfa Talent Repository. Is this another... No, I don't wanna. I don't wanna. Go away, go away, go away. I'm just here to get this piece of paper and fix the clock. Whoa, an esteemed guest. Ooh, with no booking. Do you know that I found a new treatment method? I just have to choose the patient with no bookings away. Well, chase the patients with no bookings away. As long as the doctor doesn't see their patient, there will be no illness to diagnose. Isn't that logical? Virus and germs gather. Let's have a party. Oh, but you're not invited. However, if you fall sick, remember to look for me. I'll provide you with my unique treatment method. Okay. Okay. I hate this. I hate these puzzles. I hate them. I don't like them. I don't like these puzzles. Why isn't this enough? Okay, that's good enough. Oh god, I need to figure out how to. Okay, how do I? What do I have to do here? I have no idea what I have to do here. Maybe this, and then this here. Wait, what? That worked? How did that work? How? I guess. Okay, I need to figure. Okay, I need to slide this over here, maybe. Slide this over here. Wait, no, here. And then what? What do I need to do? There's. Oh man, I really don't like this puzzle. I really don't. Liking this puzzle is not a thing I'm familiar with. Okay, I can put this here. Wait, what if I... Can I? No. Can I? Damn. Wait. Oh, I see what needs to happen here. So, I need to... put this here. And then, do I put this... What? Wait, hang on. Wait! Oh! Ah, God! Damn! Why you gotta hurt me like that? Damn! Okay, so clearly that needs to extend all the way there. Okay. I guess that needs to go... My brain! My brain! The hell? I was like, hang on. Let me just see if I can let me see if I can get like a new link going for Discord. So like if there's anyone who wants to join in, I'll like just send it over. But for now, let me just like claim some of these real quick. Let me get a new Discord link. Where is it? Okay, over here, maybe. Invite people. What the hell? Okay. Edit invite link, expire, don't expire. Okay, generate new link. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, copy it. And where is my OBS? I gotta like send it. I'm gonna drop it right in chat for now. There you go. Okay, let's go pin this message. So, if anyone wants to join the Discord, like, you could just join it, like, through the link there. But in the meantime, just gotta pick up the Stellar Jades real quick. Okay, and over here, Captain Oba Captain. And that should be it. Also, if anyone's wondering, Stellar Jade is basically, for those of you who play Cookie Run Kingdom, it's basically, like Diamonds in Cookie Run Kingdom. It's used, like, it's used so that it can, like, do your polls. And also, okay, it's used for polls, for characters. And also, like, you can use it to refill your, Trailblaze power if you don't have fuel for it. The Trailblaze power is mainly so you can, like, get character ascension materials, like upgrade materials and such, and relics, as well as, yeah, you can get just about anything using. Oh wait, what am I talking about? Okay, Trailblaze power is so you can grab all this. The Stellar Jades can be used to, like, replenish that, and also it's mainly used to like get tickets for your polls. I am saving up right now because I already have what I want from this banner. But yeah, the game I can't mention here, but the first game I played is Boyfriend Today. You can mention, like, your boyfriend in chat, but just know that I am going to, like, never play that. Feral Hearts by Genius Inc? Not heard of that one. You're back.
Yeah, we got delayed on the way. Mr. Yang will explain in detail when he gets back. Has the messenger from the Cienjo arrived yet?
Yes, we've been chatting for a while. Turns out she's an old acquaintance of yours. Who? Wait, who? Yukong? It is Yukong!
Long time no see, everyone.
Please don't suddenly flash us. Oh god, yes, of course, we zoom in on her boobs again. Anytime she's in the scene, we have to zoom in onto Yukong's boobs. Why?
I've imagined this moment many times. I was worried I might embarrass myself in front of you. I even rehearsed every word beforehand. But now it seems it was unnecessary. Ting-Yun, I'm here to take you home.
You know, you could just stop here and I'm here to take you. You two must have a lot to catch up on after being apart for so long. We'll give you some space. So howdy, Moonlight.
Madam Yukong, I wasn't expecting it to be you.
I wanted to come because, after all, it's you who's coming home.
Yeah, me of all people.
Your body. It's going to be tough from now on, isn't it?
I've already escaped death once.
Blech.
What more could I ask for? Also, it's not all bad. I might even beat you at arm wrestling now.
You're still the same, carefree as always. I have a lot I'd like to tell you, but I'll save it for the road. It's a long journey back to the Luofu. Even if we can't completely rid you of the pain, there must be ways to alleviate it on the Xianzhou.
I have no doubt. But since we're alone here, may I ask you one more thing? Do I really have to go back to the Luofu?
Why? You don't want to?
Despite Fantilia's ruthlessness, she spared me when I should have been eliminated. And why did Miss Ron Mei, who has no ties to the Xianzhou, go out of her way to save me?
You were just an experiment to her, like being so for real.
It seems as if I've become a pawn in someone else's game.
There are people within the Alliance who also believe that the suspect is now on the Yuchua.
If that's the case, it's all the more reason for me not to return to the Luofu and complicate things. I might as well take advantage of this situation.
Take advantage of the situation? What do you mean?
Right now, the marks of ruin inside me maintain a delicate balance. Moreover, they were created by Phantilia herself. If possible, please inform the General and arrange for me to meet with the Marshal. Maybe this body of mine can help the Alliance get one step closer to the Xianzhou's enemies.
When Ron Mei visited the Luofu earlier, she mentioned what happened to you. This coincided with when the message sent by the Astral Express arrived. The Arbiter Generals concluded that Phantilia did not intend for you to survive. If utilized strategically, this could give the Alliance an element of surprise. If we follow this plan, we must keep your resurrection hidden. But before making any decisions, I want to know what you think. If you wish to go home, I'll support you, no matter what others may say.
Then I'm glad. I shall save you the trouble of hearing what those people may say.
The road ahead is perilous. If you decide to take it, I won't stop you. Maybe I'm being selfish, but I still want to know. Are you choosing this because it's what you really want?
I've come to see myself clearly in this dream journey. Perhaps it's what people call a blessing in disguise. There is someone who can attest to my true intentions. Please follow me. She should be around here somewhere.
Is that...
Wait, what the hell?
After a strange encounter, I was fragmented into multiple Tingyuns, each embodying a different aspect of my memories. And one of them hasn't returned to me, because she ventured too far. Until now.
You mean her? What is she doing?
She's captivated by something that has deeply mesmerized me. As a fleeting emotion, she's no different from a newborn. Her boarding this ship was solely down to her inner impulse. Madame Yukong, do you remember? Perhaps that was just an ordinary flight for you, but for a certain child, that was her first experience with the sky.
Of course I remember. Back then, you were still young enough for me to carry.
You probably still can. Want to give it a try?
No.
I'm afraid you'd be too heavy for me now.
Just kidding.
I remember you kept begging me to take you to the Star Skiff, and even dreamed of becoming a pilot. But once you were airborne, you were so nervous that you clung to others for dear life.
This flight was a turning point in my life. The boundless cosmos unfolded before me. I was completely mesmerized, not just by the view, but by a realization. In this world, there are paths beyond waiting for us to explore. Even though I lacked the talent to pilot the Star Skiff and wasn't much of a warrior, I still chose to travel around with the Merchant Guild. Even to this day, this thrill still courses through me.
That hasn't changed?
Never. Now I can embark once more on my journey as a traveler of no return, exploring the paths that lie beyond. Speaking of which, how are things with the Whistling Flames?
I've left Yan Ming in charge for now. He's reliable, but he can be a bit extreme, and might not always follow your principles as a traveling merchant.
My principles. Forsake what others fight for, and take what others abandon. That's the way to navigate the world and achieve my goals.
I will continue to uphold my principles. But now I've also learned that while these merchant principles may apply to humans, they falter in the face of the gods.
But this shouldn't fall on your shoulders to begin with. You are simply an innocent survivor in this war.
Madame Yukong, you were once a survivor in the war too, weren't you? In a hazy dream, I vaguely remember someone telling me that the inescapable price of survival is often more adversity. But, Madame Yukong, the gods use humans as pawns in their cosmic game, sacrificing countless innocent souls. Have you ever thought about making them pay?
Every moment of every day. But as inconsequential as we are, how can we escape the fate of being mere pawns? If I could choose, I would never want you to become a pawn. I just wish you could still be that carefree little fox, not caught up in this war.
Don't be disheartened, Madame Yukong. Thanks to the favor of the Lord Ravager, I've become a player in this game. Remember, it's often the unassuming pawns, the lone traveler, or the worm that subdues the dragon, that leave even the best strategists helpless. So, now I'll become a cunning speck of dust, and make those masterminds behind the curtains sneeze a few times.
Hello? Well, luck never seems to favor everyone. Why are we Sunday? Meanwhile, at Dream's Edge.
Is this place also affected by the Order?
No, I'm just here to bid farewell. I changed my mind along the way. This journey has too many variables, so it shouldn't matter if we add another.
How did you know she would be here?
I didn't. I had a hunch and decided to try my luck. It seems I can be lucky sometimes.
It's not like you to leave things to luck.
I'm trying to change too.
I don't think you need a bystander in this scenario. Go on ahead.
You're not worried I'll take the opportunity to escape?
I believe you're the kind of person that has the ability and desire to use everything to your advantage. But that everything does not include Miss Robin.
Thank you.
Now then, Mr. 1 Week.
I'm not leaving. No way.
Let him stay. He won't be in the way. I actually need 1 week to be there. She shouldn't be seen talking to a fugitive, no matter the circumstances.
You don't intend to reveal your true identity to her?
Both parties don't have to be aware that this is a farewell. I shouldn't put her at risk for my selfishness.
As you wish.
Shall we go then?
Let's go. Our journey can't begin if I can't take this first step.
Well. Also, why is there a puzzle here? Well, I guess I have to voice Robin.
Expect to see you here, Miss Robin.
It's nice to meet you, miss. May I know your name?
Oh, she's voiced. Thank God.
My name is 1 Week. I'm a member of the Nightingale family.
Oh, you're a Dreamweaver. Thank you for all your hard work. You all are the reason the Dreamscape has been able to recover from this crisis.
You're too kind, Miss Robin. You must be very busy. What brings you here to Dream's Edge?
I'm taking a break. I wanted to find a quiet place to relax. Ideally somewhere where I could see the stars. Before I knew it, I'd walked all the way here. I know these stars only exist in the dream, but...
Well, perhaps the dreamscape is not so different from reality. When we look up into the night sky, the stars aren't really there. The glimmering lights we see are merely the images of stars from long ago. So, have we ever truly seen a real sky full of stars?
You're very philosophical, Miss 1 Week. You remind me of someone I know. Do you work nearby?
No. Today is my rest day. There's going to be a show later, so I came early to find a good seat.
A show? Here?
It's somewhere farther away. They say it's a farewell performance. The kind that's better to listen to from afar than watch it performed live.
I see. In that case, the observation deck is a good choice. You can see all of Penacony from here. Distance can make some things appear more beautiful.
Miss Robin, may I stay here with you to gaze at the stars before the show begins?
Of course. You don't have to be so courteous. I should be the one asking. This is Dream's Edge, after all, and the Dreamweavers are its true masters.
Wait, where are you going? 1 week! 1 week, where are you going? 1 week!
Still, these stars are unfamiliar to me. I don't recognize any of them, and it makes me feel uneasy.
What makes you feel this way? Is it because the sky is so far away, or because it's the unknown?
Perhaps it's both. The Stellaron disaster may not have had any real consequences, but many guests still chose to check out. Now the hotel feels quieter than before. It makes me wonder what Penacony's future will be like. I just hope it will not negatively affect you, Miss Robin.
You're too kind. I'll be fine. The disaster was unexpected, but because of it, I was able to witness many pasts and think about many futures. My only real regret is that I left some things unsaid.
Did the person you wanted to say them to leave?
Yes. He left in such a hurry that I didn't even get the chance to say goodbye.
Sometimes, what's in your heart doesn't need to be dressed up in words. Maybe he already knows what you wanted to say.
But don't you think we should put in some effort when we want to encourage someone?
If you don't mind me asking, who is it that you wish to encourage?
It's someone who experienced failure recently and is about to embark on a long journey.
There are many such people on Penacony. Failure is like the setting sun to a dream chaser. It's something that happens every day. I believe they all have the willpower to start anew. Especially after receiving a smile from you, Miss Robin.
But he's different. He's stronger than most ordinary people, but because of it, people have this misconception. They think that when he falls, he will stand back up faster than anyone else.
Are you saying that's not true?
It's not. Because before he stands up again, he will hesitate and agonize for ages over whether that is the right course of action.
Failure may be a good thing for someone like that. Being able to reflect on one's actions is a valuable quality to have.
You may be right, but I still hope that he'll never change.
Why is that?
Because I have faith in the person I remember him to be. He may have taken the wrong approach when he failed, but I don't think he had the wrong intentions. We once stood together at the same starting line, but now it's his turn to fly for the stars. I believe he'll find the right path, even if he has to do it alone.
It's like, this is such a beautiful scene, but also like I can't help but get distracted by how Robin's mouth like isn't synced up to the dialogue. It's so funny.
We don't have to soar into the sky together, because I know we'll reunite one day, up there in the clouds.
I hope so.
Miss 1 week, may I ask a favor? There's a jigsaw here I'd like to finish before I leave. If I have a Dreamweaver's help, maybe I'll be able to fill in the missing pieces.
The dream jigsaw. I see. I'll do my best.
Don't worry if you can't find them. Just think of it as us taking a walk together.
I'm still inexperienced, so let's just hope we get lucky.
What?
Thank you
what?
anyway.
What? I have to find the missing
The first jigsaw piece will be a part of the starry sky. As for the other piece...
It seems we've been blessed with good fortune today.
Is this...
A scrawled note was left here. May your sky be forever radiant.
It seems familiar.
Another Dreamweaver probably left this behind. It's a habit for this profession. They hope to use these blessings as a foundation for the dreamscape.
Next.
The second jigsaw piece. Is this a pair of wings or a decoration made of feathers?
Maybe it's somewhere in between the two. It's a pair of broken wings.
We should keep looking.
It's okay. Let's use this one.
Just as before, a note was placed carefully next to the puzzle, like someone got here a step earlier. May your stage be forever lustrous. One more thing. Staying fit is important, but don't forget to eat well too! What the hell?
We have enough. Let's go back.
Let's finish this. Right. Should be somewhere here. This should be here. Wait, no? I guess here and here will be where these are. This should be up here. This should be up here. Here. Here.
It's done. Have a look.
The painting feels like a blessing, and also seems to mirror someone's resolve. Even when the broken wings no longer belong to the sky, the direction in which they fall will still be towards the stars.
Soon, I shall travel to those unfamiliar stars, none of which I recognize. But as long as you continue to gaze upon them from here, then those unfamiliar stars will one day be the place of our reunion.
Aw. And he's gone.
You still couldn't bear to say goodbye in the end. Maybe I'm stronger than you think. You must try to relax on your long journey.
Oh, she knew. She knew the whole time.
That didn't seem like a perfect goodbye.
It's enough. I only meant to stay quietly by her side for a bit.
That's very self-serving,
Why
though.
did you do those unnecessary things?
What things?
Those 2 notes. If someone finds them, they can be used as evidence against her.
Huh. So you can do whatever you want as many times as you want, but I can't. I don't want to live with regret for the rest of my life either.
Live with regret.
We're almost done saying our goodbyes, right?
Yes. We only have one last stop. But before we leave, I have a question I'd like to ask you, Mr. Yang. I'm curious. Why did you become a nameless?
Why the sudden interest?
I always had a feeling that you would never give up on someone who needed help. After spending time with you, I'm even more convinced of this assessment. At this very moment, there are countless worlds above the skies still waiting for the arrival of the Astral Express. Yet you and your companions have chosen to stay here. All for an old friend you never knew, and a notorious fugitive. To trailblaze means to forge ahead. Yet, you stop and spend precious time on people just passing by. All the while you believe this is the natural course of action?
That's not what I think at all. Besides, the watchmaker also made a similar choice.
And because of that, he bid farewell to the Express and never walked among the stars again in his lifetime.
Not all journeys lead to the stars. Even if we leave the Express, some trailblazing paths will still continue. You can think of it this way. The title of Nameless doesn't belong to any one person. Each individual will have their own view of what it means to walk this path and will always try their best, no matter the situation. The goal of my trailblazing is not the unknown world, but every living being who exists under the stars. In my homeland, the name Welt means world. It suggests that each person is a world unto themselves, and that we harbor as many possibilities as the distant stars. The connections I gain on my journey are what is most precious to me. This is my way of the trailblaze and the reason why I decided to stay here.
Why me?
Like I said before, I left my home in a hurry too. I know how you feel right now. I also know that a person will only be able to truly face themselves once they've decided to say goodbye to their past, the same way you're doing right here, right now. There was never a third person with us, was there?
I told you he'd find out.
I should have known nothing could escape your keen eyes. Since you already know 1 week's secret, there's no need for me to build up suspense. Let's go. We'll head straight for the finale and take our final bow in this farewell performance.
You goddamn theater kid. God damn. What? Wait, what is this? Wait, what is this? Maybe Himiko? Maybe Himiko. Yeah, Himiko, Sunday, Aglaya, Gallagher. Yeah, that's the way I'm gonna go.
I know you can hide your appearance, but trespassing on restricted family grounds is still a bold move.
Don't worry, I won't take too much time. I was a child when I first visited the Grand Theater. I remember seeing the light behind the curtains from here, and believing it to be the morning star guiding me toward the land of the dreams. When I returned here many years later as the head of the Oak family, I finally learned that the light was actually a Stellaron.
Now that you've returned to the stage, what are you planning to do?
Prepare for my departure. I've always believed that a person's starting point should also be his last stop. Have you ever seen the elderly at the end of their lives? As they welcome their final moments, they invariably raise their hands, stretching their arms into the emptiness. Much like how babies also stretch their arms into the air when they are first born. Humanity flaps their wings twice as they complete their journey. Once when they are born, and once when they die. In order to flap my own wings and soar again.
All right.
I will say goodbye. Here. To the me of yesterday.
Wait, what?
I really hate this face. My expressions feel so dull and lifeless.
I see. That explains why something always felt off about your appearance. The halo above your head that symbolizes the harmony, it's been missing since the moment we reunited.
It's true that this ring was bestowed upon our people by the heavens. But that doesn't mean it can't be thrown away. While I was in the gallery of thoughts, at the entrance of the dream, I chose to completely sever the halo from myself.
Why?
I am a fugitive, after all. I must remove any chance of being detected by the family. Another reason is to feel pain. A pain like falling from the sky with broken wings that can keep me awake. This is how I can cast aside all the blessings of the harmony and the order and, for the first time in my life, enter the sweet dream as an ordinary person.
Is that also how Mr. 1 Week came into this world?
No. You wouldn't believe the real story even if he told you. He was born from an accident. One that you're actually quite familiar with. It was that try not to laugh challenge. Quite embarrassing, to be honest. I was roaming around as an ordinary person when I unfortunately fell into that Pepeshi's trap. The prank that fragmented Miss Ting-Yun also divided my fragile self into two.
Are you saying that he's a part of you? That's quite surprising given that you two look nothing alike.
You could say he's another possibility of me. I too was once a child, with aspirations buried deep within. Over time, those childhood voices grew increasingly faint. Maybe, if I had made a small change in my childhood, I would have turned out to be exactly like him. What a pity. Failing to become a better version of yourself. So, my final farewell will be like that of Miss Ting-Yun. I will perform a tuning on myself, and return to my complete form. And this also means that 1 week will vanish for good. That's why I said this was the last stop. Is there a possibility that you will be the one who disappears? No. This is a foregone conclusion. But who's to say there won't be any changes? Maybe deep down, I'm also anticipating this possibility.
Regardless of the outcome, you will have a witness. I'll be waiting for you in the audience.
Much appreciated.
Well, looks like Sunday's gonna be throwing hands with Sunday.
Now, shall we begin? Anticipating this possibility. You've really changed. In the past, you wouldn't have tolerated any noise at all. I'm about to embark on an unknown journey, where it will be impossible to maintain my orderly life. I will have to navigate unexpected surprises, much like today. You're not ready at all, are you? I feel unsettled, maybe even scared. Ever since I left Penacony, I could no longer control everything. Don't flatter yourself. You can't control anything. But isn't that how it is for most people? My fear of the unknown may be a weakness.
Nah,
but
I'd
your
win.
presence has shown me that surprises aren't always bad. Meeting you has been a great help to me, and I'm glad to have discovered this side of myself. I also feel grateful for the opportunity to tell you this in person. I truly dislike you.
Oh, man.
What? Are you sure you didn't mean the opposite? I must admit, many of your qualities strike a chord with me. There are times when I want to joke around, freely express my thoughts, or openly share my dislike of a person. Or my fondness. I want to tell her that I love all her songs. Then go for it, Sonny. You always talk about locking the bird in the cage, but you're the one who's trapped. Look at yourself. Besides discipline and hesitation, there's nothing else in your life. If you continue living like a slab of marble, you'll break into pieces when you fall. But I won't become like you. I simply can't.
I haven't seen Sunny's trailer, actually. Haven't seen any of the Honkai trailers. I did see that one animation of, like, Acheron dancing with Black Swan, though. Because, like, Yinny was showing it the other day.
I dislike people who are frivolous. It makes me uncomfortable to even emulate them. If I fail, I will still uphold my principles, such as decorum and stateliness. As for the harmony, my stance remains the same. Whether it's you or the paths, if what I once doubted, or even opposed, becomes the force I must rely on in the future, then this time, my true heart will guide the tuning. I'll leave it to you. What is this? Leaving your fate entirely up to a coin flip? This isn't like you at all. Did you lose your mind after being run over by the Express? Or were you possessed by that IPC gambler? Failure is always the best teacher. To save more lives, you must first understand what they live for and what they die for. The best way to achieve this is through personal experience. You see? I'm already starting to make changes. Whether it's us merging or one of us disappearing, I'll leave the tuning to fate. And see if I can embrace all that I detest. Only then will I truly be able to walk among the living in there. But what if you can't do it? Well, that's out of my hands. It will just prove that I'm still the same person. The person who always disappoints his sister.
Well, I guess it's time to throw hands with myself.
It's just another name for flying. That's why I rejoice at my broken wings. Step into the mortal world, a day to see how it truly is.
I don't know what his buff does. I didn't really check.
Be born as a human. And with my last breath, I'll join the weak in reaching my hands toward the sky. On the planet of festivities, whatever identities I once had, they no longer matter. It's not the gods who answer us, but ourselves from the future. I don't have much to say. But as it's time to part ways, here's one last piece of advice. When telling jokes, be sincere. Don't sweat the details, and above all, don't explain them every time. Never mind. Maybe it's better for you not to joke at all. No objections from me. This is so annoying. How did I become so dull? Well, despite everything, try not to be too hard on yourself. There will always be people who are sad.
Is it time to throw hands? Oh shit. I think it's time.
Planet of festivities, land of the dreams. I say goodbye.
Wait, how many Sundays were there?
Should one desire to leave the stage for good,
One must first step back onto the stage.
Oh, not again.
As expected.
Shit.
The trickiest thing is tuning yourself. These dissonant sounds are much too harsh.
Right, psychic my friend.
Indulge yourself!
Serenity is before me.
Catacombs?
I could strike this one.
In the mood for another beating?
Well.
Time for an overhaul.
Doubt farewell.
Is that clear, I said?
Echoes of the past need not fade away.
Okay.
Follow me to the stars.
Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
Ah, shit.
I'll overcome the thorns.
I have something for you. A little honesty would do us good.
Why do you keep coming back? Holy shit.
In the mood for another beating?
Let's go here. Forward these two.
Is that clear, I sense?
Confidence.
Oh, how's about no? How's about no?
Countless threads, thus our fates become one.
Ow.
This mortal watch over you, guide you on your path.
Stay fragile, like a whisper. Time for an overhaul.
Okay.
You won't get away. All lives will be
Heard the call. Doubt farewell.
A little honesty would do us good. Stay fragile, like a whisper.
Okay. Hit him.
Nice, like my friend. Indulge yourself!
Countless threads, thus our fates become one. All lives will be
Damn. Okay, second phase.
Is it
Holy shit.
inevitable for me?
If I hit here, I'll be able to hit 3 of them. Or I could just do this.
Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
Damn. Let's hit it.
I have something for you.
Nice. Okay, what are you doing?
I'll overcome the thorns.
Alright. This is gonna be ass.
Serenity is before me.
all lives will be
And there goes my summon. Shit.
Time
How am I supposed to be able to like break that shield? Holy shit. Oh no. Help, 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 help.
Here I sense.
Hit this one. Ooh. Okay. I'll hit this. Okay. Ow. Okay, okay. That's dealt with.
Seek and you shall receive.
Nice. Okay.
Serenity is before me.
A little honesty. Time for an overhaul.
Overcome the thorns. Doubt farewell.
Perhaps humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens. An unknown exception.
In the mood for another beating?
Man, they keep coming back. Okay, he's back up. Man, just won't quit.
Serenity is before me.
Yeah, I'll hit this one. Oh my god. It just won't stop. Actually, let me heal Sunday.
I can't thank you enough.
How's about no? Oh shit. Okay. He's down to 1 hit point. I mean, like 1% of his health. Shouldn't be too bad. Well, he's done and over with. Oh, God. Oh, my ass. My ass. Is he gonna boop? What the hell? No. Oh, my God. Is that goddamn painting again? Bye, Sunday. Hi, Sunday.
On this 8th day, I grant myself departure.
Well, how should I address you now? Mr. Sunday or Mr. 1 Week?
Whichever you prefer. He's probably mocking me from inside right now. Thank you for accompanying me through all this, Mr. Yang. This farewell journey has come to an end.
Hello, Yinny. What the hell? I honestly thought I was gonna be like in Emporius already, but I did not realize that was like still another part of the story here. We're still in Penacony. They told me I was gonna leave 4 times.
At this point, there's no need to hide things from you. I believe there's more to the incident involving the Stellaron on Penacony.
There's still more? Am I still gonna be stuck in Penacony?
Are you suggesting that the Dream Master wasn't the one controlling the Stellaron?
Don't worry. The Oak family was indeed behind seizing the Stellaron and resurrecting the fallen Eon during the Charmony Festival, and you've already defeated them. But Mr. Gopherwood once told me that all the Order's efforts were aimed at avoiding the same mistakes that the Harmony made.
I feel like I'm definitely going to be terrified of Emporius because the Shenzhou was like sad. It was quite melancholic. Penacony was an absolute roller coaster, and I hated the monkeys. You're telling me that Amphorius is worse?
My guess is that the family from the Montour system must be involved. Unfortunately, too much time has passed to verify that. Penacony is just a small territory, and even the family heads with their authority cannot enter the sacred site of the Harmony and inquire about the true will of the Great One. In the worst-case scenario, if Xipe turned a blind eye, how could the strong defending the weak hold up?
Amphorius definitely happy.
I just want to tell you this. The Harmony has more than one side. They can be the most steadfast ally of the Astral Express, or the most fearsome enemy.
Shenzhou is more sad because of the past of everyone, so it's sad how everything turned out. Penacony is really sad once you realize what's happening to the characters, and Amphorius will hurt you. What do you mean? What do you mean? I'm terrified now, Yinny. What the hell? Oh man.
Thank you for being honest with me. The efforts of the crew on Penacony were driven by the same concern. After all this, the Harmony and the Preservation will keep the situation on the planet of festivities in balance. With the momentum from the Trailblaze, more forces will arrive and Penacony will become a public space in the cosmos. Freedom is the only answer the Nameless can offer. I'm glad that Penacony needs it.
You and I both strive for a peaceful society, even if our reasons are different. And you've gone even further than I have. If not for our paths, perhaps you and I wouldn't be in opposition.
Don't sell yourself short. We're not fundamentally opposed. Otherwise, you wouldn't have shown me mercy in front of the Dream Master. This shared journey is my way of repaying you. After all, you are one of my trailblazing goals.
I'm sorry, what?
About that, you've given me many insights as well. Humans are the measure of everything, and no one is the sole savior. Creating a paradise remains one of my lifelong ambitions. As I move forward, I realize I must build it brick by brick. Therefore, I have a request that I hope you'll consider. While I lack the will to trailblaze, nor can I become a true Nameless, I admire your convictions. Perhaps what I need more than asceticism is knowledge. Therefore, after leaving Penacony, would you consider letting me come aboard the Astral Express and travel with you for now?
Mr. Sunday's gonna follow us too? I mean, I know we accept everyone on the Astral Express, but still, holy shit.
So this is why I brought him here.
Well,
Mr. Sunday wants to join us on the Express. Of course, I can't make that decision alone.
but you didn't support this idea. If you didn't support this idea, you wouldn't have brought him back. Well, I trust your judgment. If someone is willing to join us on our journey, the Express will be open to them. But this time is a bit different. Before making any decision, Lion, I want to hear what you think. Me? In this battle, you were the one who directly confronted him. Your opinion holds the most weight.
I learned the most valuable lessons from my past opponents. Please, say whatever's on your mind.
I want to tug on those wings and shove another train in your face. But I'm good. You're a noble person. You always want to be in control. You've disappointed so many people. You're noble. You're a noble person. Can't deny that you always have compassion in your heart, even though we may view things differently. I agree with what you stand for. Have some hope in humanity. You have an unrealistic ideal. I agree with what you... I guess I agree. What did he stand for again? Because what I remember is that he wanted to keep everyone in a dream, and I don't believe in that. Have some hope in humanity. Maybe you're too pessimistic about humanity, but the Trailblaze isn't like that. We had to learn to have faith before embarking on this path. You must do the same. We can be friends. You're a worthy adversary. I don't agree, Mr. Gang. We can be friends. Nothing is for certain. Anyway, an enemy yesterday may be a friend today. You can join the Astral Express crew. Finally, I'm no longer the newbie. Maybe we should hear everyone else's opinions. I'll have my eye on you at all times. I won't accept this no matter what is said. I will no longer be the newbie! Come on. You're taking over as newbie.
Well, he's just traveling with us. Not an actual member of the Express crew yet. Your newbie status is untouchable.
No! I'm fine with that.
Thank you all for your forgiveness. Perhaps I'll find the answer I'm looking for on this journey. And until then, rest assured that I will do my best to fulfill my duty as your companion.
Looks like we've come to a decision. Remember to keep the conductor in the loop, too.
Now that our business on Penacony is settled, it's about time we get back on track and prepare for our next warp jump.
Finally? Yeah, but let me try contacting Madame Herta again before we set off. She helped us look into Amphorius, even though nothing new came up. I should at least let her know we're leaving.
Try?
I tried contacting the space station several times, but I never got a response. Maybe there's a problem with the interterrestrial network. It shouldn't be anything to worry about. What could happen on the Genius's home turf? Even the Antimatter Legion wouldn't stand a chance. For all we know, Madame Herta could be making a move again. What?
No, we're still not quite there.
Madame Herta? I'm sorry, what is going on? What is going on?
Indeed, this is only a minor ripple that no one will ever notice. So, you must also understand, for a genius, the importance of asking questions outweighs the importance of the answers themselves.
What the fuck?
So-called magic has its own set of principles. There are no mysteries in this universe that cannot be solved. So, all-seeing presence, I ask you this. What is divinity?
What? Well, looks like Ting Yun's gonna be a visitor. Well, and now we can leave for Amphorius. We can finally leave. God freaking damn it. Just like, wait, like, ain't no way. I can't freaking believe that the game legit pulled that off. Like, I legit thought I legit thought I was gonna leave Penacony so many times and time again. It is that goddamn meme. I'm back in the goddamn building again. Oh god, but yeah, like, it's been 3 hours. That was like one of major quest lines I had to like wrap up. But anyway, we will be back soon, and by the time we're back, I think we should be midway through Amphorius, and probably I will hold off on going through like the Fate Stay Night collab missions until like stream happens. If I feel like doing a stream earlier, who knows? Who freaking knows? But anyway, yeah, just want to say thank you all so much for chilling with me. Really hope you guys enjoyed today's stream. We will be back next week with more Honkai Star Rail, so hey, stay tuned for that. But in the meantime, hey, thank you all so much for watching. Hope you all have a lovely rest of the day. And as always, I'll be seeing you in the next stream. This is Lion, signing off. Ciao. God, I need to pee. I need to pee. I need to... Yippee! I didn't forget anything. What are you talking about? I didn't forget anything. Did I? Did I forget something? I have no idea. Probably. I probably did. Of course I always need to pee. Have you not been seeing how much water I've been drinking? I didn't forget anything. I didn't forget anything. Nah, don't know what you're talking about. Nah. Oh, wait, yeah, I did forget something. I did need to pee. So, yeah, bye! Okay, fine. Okay, here comes the boop. All right, here it comes. It's coming. Eventually. Boop. And yeah, some people ask for hit pads, so here you go. Okay. Bye-bye.